Hello, hello, and welcome back to the beautiful world of silence. Now, this might be the end of the game, guys, so if it is, we're going into it with a full heart. Am I just supposed to make her pace around until she decides something? Ooh, look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. Should that be a thumbnail? What do you think, Renie? Huh? You don't know, you're afraid for your brother. Okay, yes, I know. This is not the time, I'm sorry. Oh, there's a star. That's sticking out. Huh. Well, hell's bells. It's not giving me any options, so I'm wondering if I have to line something up. Oh, there we go, stars, yeah.
Shauna said the shard will show me the way.
Shauna said the shard will show me the way. The shard.
My star so dear is the throne room near.
That seeker's like, hey,
Come on.
what's she saying up there?
Oh, how pretty.
Ooh. Oh, gorgeous.
What's happening?
Am I breaking the stars? Yeah. Oh, I see. Boom. Boom. So I just break that one out of the way. Okay. Wait, let me break that one too. Okay. There we go. And there we go. And do that one. And I guess, is there another one somewhere? Or I just do that?
Wow, you're doing great, Chard.
That's a fucking missile. Wait a minute, what's happening here? What? Did this shit just get militant? Okay, am I supposed to just walk up on the ethereal staircase? How then do I do that? Oh, there's more. Okay. Fine. We are young, we are both, dun, dun, we did not know. Dun, dun, dun. Oh dear, faster. Get out of my face. That was legitimately scary. Okay, all right. It's fine. Oh, it's fine. Wait a minute. Oh, can you please, Seeker? Can you please? I need to go a little faster here. All right. Boom, 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 boom,
I
boom.
want to fly too.
All right. We're breaking air. We're never gonna too far. You never really needed it. No, we're never gonna get too far. We'll be holding on to who we are. We'll be the stars. I actually used to know the lyrics to that song. Now I don't. Whatever, you're stupid, Seeker. Boop. All right. 1, a 2, a 3, a 3. You're too late, Seeker. Your face.
Spot and Sadwick could see this.
Oh, look at Sadwick. Even the sketches are pretty. Any more stars? I'm gonna guess it's gonna go into a cutscene when I'm done, but there's probably one, like, not in that area? Oh, there. Okay. All right. Cha, 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 pow, pappy, papu, hesha. Ooh, I'm very quick. Oh, no. Sit down, sir. No, we did not acknowledge you. We did not call you. Your motion is denied. Thank you. All right. Please get out of the way.
Oh, spots.
Thank you. Oh, the little spot one. Oh, what's happening? Am I literally going to the moon?
Wow.
Oh no, it revealed.
Castle of light.
The Castle of Light. Gorgeous. Let's go to the castle. Oh God. Go girl, run. Wow. That's some alien isolation crap right there. Do 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 do. Ah. Ooh. Very pricey.
Wow. This is the throne room.
Someone has marvelous taste.
Hello? False Queen, are you there?
Ooh, is she gonna be you but with a mustache?
Oh, last, you brought the shard.
No, I
Ooh.
didn't. I'm here to smash the mirror.
You amuse me.
That's spooky.
What's so funny about that? Do you think I'm afraid of you just because you have those seekers? Because I'm not.
The seekers seek the shard. That is their only purpose. Whoever stands in their way will be turned into a seeker as well. Because nothing is more important than finding the shard. The shard of truth.
Uh-huh. And I brought it right to you. Is that what you're saying? The seekers no longer have to seek? She's walking that slowly on her own, by the way. Who is that? Is that what I look like under... No. Wait, my hair.
But you're right. I don't need these creatures anymore. They can once again be human, as they were before.
You can turn them back.
I cannot. The mirror can. But only if it is restored. Now, give me the shard!
But you're me.
Not quite. As you can see, I am incomplete. And I am cold, while you are warm.
Are you the false queen?
I am not false. I am a damaged reflection. But I will be complete. Very.
Hey, she's got a scar on her face. Wait a minute, did I, die in the bomb?
But why? What does all this mean?
A lot of questions. And you know the answers to all of them. But you refuse to accept them. But I don't really care. You have something that I've been missing. And you will give it to me. I want the shard.
Well, I'm saying that, but obviously this whole thing is where the dead go. But, let me see. Damn it. No, never.
No, I won't let you have it.
Oh yes, you will. I have a raging headache. I can't feel my own fingers. You can't even imagine. I'm freezing
So
to death.
what? I don't care.
I care even less. But you should open your eyes and face the truth. Because I will no longer do that for you.
Oh, shit.
Wake up! Noah! Noah! Please wake up!
He is dead. There's nothing for you to return to. But if you give me the shard, the mirror will be restored. And so will silence. The war out there will never end. But the war in silence will end. And the seekers will be people again.
Do you think it'll bring Janice and Sam back?
I don't just think so. I know.
And what about Sadwick?
As soon as the mirror is restored, even if there is no Noah out there for you anymore, the Sadwick here in silence will always be by your side. All will be well again.
But doesn't that mean I'm also okay. I'll if this is oh god. Oh wait, I actually have to choose. Oh no! I genuinely care. I genuinely care about this. Is this like, am I deciding basically, do I want to live in a fantasy? Or do I want to go back to the reality, which is that my brother died in the raid? Oh, God. Oh, no. You know what? This whole game, the whole point of it was to come here and smash the mirror. So I'm gonna smash the mirror.
I couldn't care less. I want to go home.
No!
Oh, God. I sincerely hope I can go back to the last checkpoint after watching this ending and see what the other ending is. Yeah, seems like a scar on her face. Achievement unlocked. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Go through the mirror. So what happened? Did the bot like actually blow our shelter up? Achievement unlocked. Nothing can stop me. Finish the game without dying. You can die? No? That's very sad. Oh my god. Like, I could actually cry. Renie, please don't. Oh. That almost teared me up.
Your story. Now, I'll tell you a story.
Credits? That was a missed opportunity. Like, the credits should have just ran in that previous screen. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I think, but I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it after, like, I see if I can go back and get whatever the other ending was. Okay. I just clicked start, so maybe it let me. Rare achievement unlocked. Find listener. Finish the game without skipping a text. Except the credits. Okay, so play. Yes! All right, guys. All right, so we're gonna do this again. And then when I finish this ending,
This is the throne room.
we'll talk.
Questions, and you know the answers to all of them. You refuse to accept them. But I don't really care. You have something that I've been missing, and you will give it to me. I want the shards.
You know what? This time I'm gonna say yes if you tell me why.
Tell me why I should give it to you.
You ask why? Why? I have a raging headache. I can't feel my own fingers. She
So she says the same thing. Okay.
You can have my jacket.
It
Aw.
won't do any good. You don't understand, do you?
What do you mean?
Very well. I've been your evil queen for long enough. It's time to face the truth. Open your eyes.
Oh, and then she goes into the scene. Ah, cool. A player should, well, in my ideal world, like if I were a game developer, I wouldn't want the player to feel like they were punished for making the choice that they made. And so that's why I would always want the person to be able to go back and easily see what the other choices would be. Whether they are happy with their choice that they made or not, you know?
Noah, please wake up.
He is dead. There's nothing for you to return to. But if you give me the shard, the mirror will be restored. And so will silence. The war out there will never end. But the war in silence will end. And the seekers will be people
War
again.
never
Think open
changes.
Janice and Sam back?
I don't just think so. I know.
And what about Sadwick?
As soon as the mirror is restored, even if there is no Noah out there for you anymore, Sadwick here in silence will always be by your side. All will be well again.
That's another thing, like, Janice and Sam, like, really didn't do much. Like, well, Sam, we kind of had that thing where I had to save him from the bird. But Janice, it was like we rescued him to help us, and literally he helped us do nothing. Like, he didn't know where this throne room was. He didn't help us get here. All he did was get chased and then left behind. But anyway, we're gonna mend the mirror. I don't even know what those beads are.
I know. If Noah is a cloud,
And Sadwick is the rain falling into the ocean. Now that you have let go, your brother will find peace. You are not that girl in the bunker anymore.
who am I then?
You are the queen of silence.
Achievement unlocked. Home is where the heart is. Stay in silence.
Sadwick!
What happened? Did you restore the mirror?
I told you, I wouldn't leave you behind.
Oh, little hopper.
I like this song a lot. So all the people were restored to silence? You know what's really funny is I had a really bad headache when I started playing this, and then at some point it kind of went away. So I thought it was just gone, but now it's coming back. Okay, so let's get some of the obvious stuff out of the way. As a game, I don't know, this was just, I mean, it was so pitch perfect. Like, I loved everything about this game. I can't even say that I think there was any point in the game where the pacing was affected. Sometimes going into playing a point and click, or playing a pack, you know, because that's what I call it. And I'm still going to call them packs for 2020. But one of the problems with packs is that sometimes the pacing of the game and like of the narrative can be affected by the difficulty of the puzzles and by how the different puzzles are actually integrated into the story itself. Sometimes it detracts from that story, and the game can fall apart kind of under the weight of its own mechanics. Now, to me, this game didn't have that problem for a number of reasons. Number one, the puzzles were as difficult as they needed to be for the game and for the story to be able to propel it and give you something dynamic in the gameplay, but without taking away from it. But also because the solutions were very intuitive, especially in how they were integrated with the story. Like, none of the puzzles ever felt like they were just, what's the word I was about to use? I was about to use a word that I don't think is actually a word. But none of them felt like they had nothing to do with the game. And all of them were in the service of moving the story of the game along. It wasn't just, hey, walk into this room and solve a puzzle just so that there's a puzzle to solve. It was, part of the story to explore, whatever. And the third reason is because of the range of the type of mechanics and puzzles and things that were in here. Again, most packs, they literally are just you point and click, and that sometimes I feel developers are so beholden to the underlying mechanics that define the type of game they're making that they don't think outside of the box enough. And so a lot of packs end up just being the same kind of classical formula where you just click on an item, combine it with this, stick it on a thing. But what they did right is that they recognize that the point and click aspect of it, that's not necessarily what has to be what defines the story. So yes, this whole time I'm pointing and clicking, but the range of things that I'm pointing and clicking on and the variety in what pointing and clicking on things actually did, like that was just, the whole thing was stuff that I didn't expect. Like, this is something that I would call even more of an adventure game than a pack because it went so far beyond what a point and click usually is. I never felt like I was just being handed a handful of items to interact with in order to progress. Silence felt the entire time like I was being told a story. Just everything that I thought I'd be able to do, for the most part I could do, and even a lot of the things I couldn't do, they had figured that into their dialogue. Like, everything about this was just so well made. So much so that, I'm kind of sad that I never actually played the original game because, again, for anybody who's only watching this episode, I don't know why you would do that. This is the last episode of the series. But this is, again, the sequel. Like, the first game was The Whispered World, I think it was called, or whatever. And then this is Silence, The Whispered World 2, right? So in the original game, as far as I was able to glean from this, I guess the first time they went to Silence, like Sadwick / Noah, whatever, he destroyed the mirror. And now I think this was just picking up later on in their life. And then we end up back in Silence again. So I don't really know what the kind of like story was leading up to like the first game, like how they ended up getting into Silence and all that stuff. I might go and look that up because I know I'm not going to actually go back and play the game. With all that said, let's talk about how it ended. Now, this is what things are going to get confusing and they're going to get deep. So for those of you who've been watching, I definitely want you to tell me kind of what you think was going on and how you interpreted different things. For me, I interpreted Silence as, kind of your own custom afterlife, if you will. It's like originally I thought it was like a purgatory kind of place, right? Where everybody's spirit goes. And that, if you save their spirit in that purgatory, then they come back to life. Otherwise, they're just trapped like in limbo. Or that from there, they would actually pass on fully into, heaven or wherever, like the actual full afterlife. That's what I thought going into this game, like, from the way that it was presented in the beginning. But when that changed for me was back when we discovered that Renie was the queen. Because her being the queen meant that everybody else who was there was not real. And so that for me made me think like, okay, so maybe Silence is not like purgatory. Maybe Silence is this person who died's personal afterlife, right? And maybe, I guess, depending on whatever happened in the first game, I guess the two of them, like, I don't even know. Like, wait, what? Wait a minute. What? I'm gonna, not knowing anything about the first game, so this could all be wrong. Maybe what happened to them before was that something else happened and they died. And because they died together, or because of their bond, they had a shared custom afterlife, and that was silence. And it was one that he created, like Noah created it. And that's why he was the king the first time. Unless in the first game, it's the same also, where he was the only one that was real because it was only his own personal afterlife. But the only reason that doesn't make sense to me is because Renie, at least from this game, appears to remember it. Like, she seems to have firsthand memory of silence, which would mean that they were both in it. Unless she just remembers it from him telling her stories. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But either way, the ending made more sense to me, because now we see that the ending is saying, hey, this is your afterlife. Not everyone's afterlife. It's just yours. So all the real people that you knew that are dead, they're gone. But if you just stay in your own personal afterlife, you get to just pretend and play make-believe with people that are not actually the spirits of these people who died. They're just your own recreations of them. So how I feel about the two endings. Okay, well, the first ending, the one that I chose, that is canon. Okay, that is my canon ending. I chose to destroy it and to have her go back to real life. And it was very sad that her brother's dead, that Noah's dead, and she's just laying there. And here's just this war-ravaged, war-torn place, and now it's just this poor little girl by herself. I'm fine with that, with that ending. I don't know what that says about me, but I'm fine with that, because, again, that was what we set out to do. The second ending, obviously, that's just a sweet kind of ending. The thing that I don't understand, though, is that we start the game playing as Noah. And I don't know if I should consider it just really interesting subversion, or if it actually breaks the logic of the universe. Because we start off with Noah looking for Renie, and then, he sees that she went, she was taken by Janus and all that stuff. But basically the false queen, she was saying, I'm tired of being the one that has to kind of deal with the truth while you run off in La La Land pretending that you're not dead. Basically. So I guess the false queen could have just, had created all that stuff and orchestrated this so that even though Noah was a fabrication, he still was under the impression that he was the real Noah. And so he would still go seek her out and would still kind of fulfill his part of the prophecy in order to get Renie to see the truth. So all of that, I guess, could make sense if you just consider it all the workings of her subconscious mind. But I do like the way that this was resolved. I like that the narrative was very tight in that, we came here to do what we were going to do, and there was a very clear path laid out to at least feel like you're making an informed decision at the end. So you don't feel in either case that you're being blindsided by an option that you didn't really want. But now I have to say, what is going on with this post-credit scene? Because see, depending on how I edit this, I may just start talking about this after I've already shown the scene. That's probably what's going to happen. But just so you understand what order it happened in then, I played through my ending. And you'll see that I skipped the credits when I played through my canon ending. Then when I played through the second ending, I let the credits roll all the way to the end. All right, so that was the post-credit scene. And again, that was for the second ending, choosing to stay in silence. So out of curiosity, and I'm not going to bother putting this footage in, I went back to play through the first ending again, just to see if it also had its own post-credit scene, and it didn't. So I'm not sure what happened here. I'm not sure if the first ending, if you choose to leave silence, there just is no post-credit scene. But if you choose to stay in silence, there is a post-credit scene. Or if there is a post-credit scene for both, it just happens to be the same one. And so if you've already watched it once, it won't show it to you again, no matter how many times you watch the credits. I don't know what the answer is, so I'm just gonna take what I got at face value and say that if you choose to leave silence and go back to the real world, there's no post-credit scene. He just stays dead. But if you stay in silence, Noah wakes up. So what's the implication of that? I don't know, but you know what? Long story short, this is a fantastic freaking game. I'm so glad I played it. This is a wonderful way to start off the new year, and hopefully we're just gonna start barreling through all these games that I have not finished. And I hope you enjoyed the series. I hope you enjoyed the story and the game. So let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I'll be back soon with another video for your pleasure and mine.